a feeling people enjoy. But really he's been bad business wise for her. And I think he was like behind like, honey, you are the queen of New Jersey. Honey, like I think he blew her shit smoke up her asshole while she was bent over. And
Oh,
I don't think he helped matters. And I think she's like, I'm done. It's a true ultimatum. I will never speak to her again. Get her the fuck off my show. She came on behind my back. I haven't done the right therapy to get over something that was done to me 15 years ago. And I want her off my fucking show. And finally, she's going to be off my show. And Louie's like, she sure is. And that seemed to backfire. So that's to answer your question, what I think happened.
the Looney Lou.
The
Okay.
Looney Lou. The
So what
Looney
do you
Lou.
think? Okay, so knowing this wasn't filmed, no people around, is there a level, any bit of you that believes there could be some sincerity to this, or do we think this is like, you know what, it's worth a shot in reconciling to potentially a year from now get back on our screens? Because I do want to ask you, apparently whatever this new season is going to be has apparently filmed. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know.
Really? That's
That's
news
what
to
I've read. That's
me.
what I've read on some of the blogs. And then
Well,
there's going to
that
be an
is
announcement.
no, I think that's fake news. I think the exact opposite. I'm actually doing a show on it this weekend, about how we're nowhere, about what happened and it was supposed to start filming.
Okay.
No, we got nothing. These blogs are lying to you. You getting this from the Facebook blogs? They also say Kathy Wakili's back. So there's Facebook blogs. Now, look, do I think some of this, like, look, believe it or not, I try to give credit where credit is due. Maybe deep down. Look, it's kind of like when someone tries to take you down and it just doesn't work. You know, like there are people that have tried to take me down throughout my business career. And then when they realize I ain't that bitch, when you then come up against that person again, they're all of a sudden lovely to you because they realize like you're not going down. It's just so you're not the one. So maybe there is some sincerity. I know everyone's probably screaming at this, in that they're just like, we could at least coexist. We could at least, I don't even know if they could have a Christmas at each other's house after the sprinkle cookies and the panoli cookies, but maybe we could just see each other, be cordial, right? So I think maybe. I think
Okay.
most of it's for the show that they're like, let's just have the joke be on Bravo. But they did this already, season 7, 8, after shit. Like they already did this. They already hated each other, faked making up. Kathy, Loretta, everybody was involved, and they faked it, and we ended up in the same place. So I think it's mostly for money, as it should be. Laugh together and get the money from Bravo before they kick you out, like they did with Vanderpumps, and start over. But I think maybe a tiny bit of sincerity, but I believe that producers were not there and they're not interested. And I don't think this changes anything for the future of the show.
What do you
I
think of
think, and by the
Dolores?
way,
Okay, yeah.
Dolores, she tried to meddle. She tried to fucking meddle. Is that what you're about to say? Is that what you're about to say?
Yeah, and how
Yes.
Junior G was like, we don't need her. Like they're grown.
Mm-hmm.
They can figure it out themselves.
Dolores, you pipe down over there, Dolores. Your house ain't clean either. You got to worry about your own fucking Paulie. I mean,
Probably.
I've never seen such a beautiful woman. I just, you must hate yourself. You must hate yourself with all this surgery. Enough. I'm not Look, get all the surgery you want. It's not going to fix your inside. Be happy, Dolores. Be happy with yourself. She tried to meddle. She tried to meddle and say she would be more than happy to be the mediator. And to your point, Junior G said, I love you. I love you, Dolores. Stay the fuck out of this. We don't need you. I'm Junior G. You go back to your corner. No, thank you, Dolores. Correct. She meddled.
Junior G.
So, look, I think in 2 years, if these four people are hanging out, going to dinners together, seeing each other, in like maybe even a year,
Hmm.
maybe we'll believe that it's real and maybe we'll be interested. But I don't think that this is. I don't think this changes anything. I don't think we're anywhere with New Jersey. Stay home next weekend, Sarah. Don't go to BravoCon if you're waiting for the announcement.
I
It
know.
ain't.
Right.
It ain't coming. Originally the rumor was that they were gonna reunite at BravoCon. You know what the problem I have with this though is? I mean, you have a house. Melissa has a house. Other than when Melissa called the paparazzi that one time to watch her go get mail, I mean, the paparazzi are not camped out in East Bumfuck, New Jersey, where Teresa lives, or Franklin Lakes, where Melissa lives. So you could have driven a car into someone's garage, put the garage door down, and had this meeting in someone's house. If you didn't want to do it at one of your houses because you thought it would be off edge, I mean, Fessler, isn't Desi Fessy supposed to be neutral and kind of friends with both of you? Isn't
Yes.
who else on the damn cast is friends with both of them? Dolores to that point. Like, you want to meddle, Dolores? Nobody needs you, but you left the keys in your house. Why didn't they do this in someone's house? Literally, the Gorgas could have driven into Dolores's garage. Teresa could have driven into the other garage or just gotten out. Dolores and Paulie could have gone out for lunch, and they could have done this in a house behind closed doors. Why are you doing it in a restaurant? Okay, they're closed between. Really, I think it's weird they did it in a public place. Kind of seems like you wanted this to leak, no?
Fair enough. Good point. Yeah. I think they wanted it to leak 100%. Yes. Yes.
Well, it can't be that authentic then, can it? Can it?
I no, I look, I agree with you. First and foremost, it's for the bag. It's for the bag. It's to at least I think they have to set themselves up to be saved on Bravo as much as they can. Will Teresa and Louie be back in some capacity? I don't know. I just can't see in this day and age that Bravo letting her out of her contract because they know she's going to go over to Hulu or and maybe she wouldn't have as big of an audience as she did at Bravo, but she would bring eyeballs to Hulu and they could cast a whole new show around them, you
I
know?
think this is the problem in New Jersey. Like, they don't want Teresa. They definitely don't want Looney Lou. But they
Oh,
also, no, they don't. The only person who wants Looney
Lou,
Lou.
I like you.
You're the only one. That's what you're the only one that wants Looney Lou. So you know what? I mean, you haven't done this since you were pregnant, but before you were pregnant, you got in that car, you drove down that 405, you threw your briefcase down at Netflix, then you drove down the street to Sarah was out there taking meetings. Why don't you call Looney Lou and drive around and go pitch him to all these networks?
Well, because they're not going to take Looney Lou without Teresa. So if Teresa is under contract, which we know she is, because she's going to be on all these BravoCon panels coming up, they don't want Louis with.
Five.
They don't want
Honey, I don't think
without.
they want Looney with her. I don't think they want Looney with Teresa. I think they don't know what, I don't think they know what to do. And I think you have Melissa without Teresa. They are really in a lose, lose, lose situation. And I hate to break it
Why
to
can't they put? Why can't they put Teresa back on TV and Louis in a limited capacity like they've done with Eddie Judge? Is that his name?
they could,
No. Does Eddie have?
yes.
Oh, it is Judge.
They
Okay.
could take Teresa and say, keep the Loonster off the damn TV. Yeah, sure. Sure. They can
I think
absolutely
that's the
do that.
scenario. We get Loon is in a very limited capacity.
But you know what the problem is? Nobody wants to watch Teresa and Melissa love each other for the season. People don't buy it. Not today. In 2027, yes. In 2027, after years of vacations and Christmases,
You don't think that
Teresa,
people want to see a family reconcile to some degree? You don't think they want, I feel like that is more authentic. I want to have them rehash the parents because there's always this back and forth where Joe and Melissa used, according to Teresa, used her parents.
I don't
It's
know if people
December.
want to see this
I
family
do. Oh, all
reconcile.
right. Okay.
I don't know why I
You
see.
have a better pulse on it. I'm always looking for some sort of real thread because we are getting to a point where there is no real threat. Well, I can't say that. Salt Lake is like killing it. These yacht scenes and these yacht episodes. I mean, oh my God, it is like White Lotus means reality television.
What a brilliant idea, right? To
Brittany
do
did it
this. Oh,
good. It's so good. The crossover, but yes, Below Deck. It is giving everything, everything. I
It was
love.
pretty. Brittany brought a cucumber. Speaking of